OK.
Got no laughs.
That was lovely. Somebody in the audience was going, huh?
First of all, the current problem we've got is the relationship between prices and incomes for housing. And people can't access housing because it's too expensive. And so what I propose is to base the value of your house when you sell it against the rise in incomes over the same period. So
what you're saying, if I can paraphrase...
Yes, sorry, yeah.
I spoke to this economist about land tax, and his name is Philip Legrain, and he said there's a good impulse here.
Yes.
There's a good impulse, which is to tax property. But he said what we should do is tax property ownership. So we should have a land tax.
Yes.
Now, the land tax is a little bit different from what you're proposing.
It is, yeah.
Because, and he said there are lots of reasons why we should have it. He said, first of all, 69% of the land in Britain is owned by 0.3% of the population. Yeah. And he said the thing is land prices go up, but they go up because of other people's efforts. So if you're the Duke of Westminster and you inherited Westminster and large chunks of Mayfair, the price goes up because of all the work that other people do. So all the public funds that go into roads or water or amenities and parks and railways and buses, all those kind of things that go into those actually increase the price of property. And that is done through no work on the part of the property owner. So this bloke goes, no, we should just tax land instead of taxing earnings. Or we could erase a little bit of the earnings tax. I said, how much would we raise? And he said the property value of Britain is about 5 trillion. So if we put a 1% tax on that, it would mean 50 billion a year. Now, that sounds pretty good pin money to me. Has anyone got any... What have folks got to think of that one, of putting a big old property tax on? Anyone got any ideas on it? Yeah?
I understand eventually you want to drive prices down so it makes it more affordable by taxing people. There'll be less income from the tax because there'll be less revenue generated because the property prices will be lower. But eventually, when the property prices drop, then the amount of tax coming in that you want to use to pay for festivals and railways, etc., it won't
I'm
be
not
there
for the
anymore,
festivals. Don't point the festivals to me.
But it won't be there anyway. And there's going to be a lot of people that won't be able to afford this tax because they've just got lucky that they bought a house at the right time, you know, and you drive people out.
But what you can do is if you've got 50 billion worth of tax coming in, that means that you can alleviate some of the